And we're also recording.
No! I'm all stressed out now.
Well, if it helps, you've been live for like 5 minutes on my side.
Oh,
All right, well now I'm definitely less stressed, All right, anyways, like I said, we're gonna play like no one's watching. It's like dancing like no one's watching, but less activity. All right, so welcome to the first game of what I hope is going to be a long-term recurring campaign called Iron Gods. I'm the GM. People often
before you start,
Yeah.
sorry, can we
Go ahead.
do the sound? I'm not sure the sound is working properly.
Go
I'm
ahead.
so sorry.
Want me to check your stream?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do myself.
I'm going to check your stream too. I'm going to give you and thus me viewerships
Mm-hmm.
through my
You can't test yourself on you're gonna echo forever.
Yes, I know, but I need to
yourself
hear.
on you're gonna echo forever.
Yes, I know, but I need to hear. Excellent. Everyone can be heard.
Yeah.
Excellent. Everyone can be heard.
I didn't hear Jay.
It's good.
Yeah.
I didn't say anything. Sorry.
I mean Varvara.
I'm assuming that Discord group can all be heard and me can be heard. So as long as those two can be heard, I think the sounds should be fine. So, I think we're good. Sorry, GF. You may introduce.
Okay, so I'm going to go back from the top. So, welcome everyone. This is the first session of what I hope is going to be a long-term recurring campaign. I am using the Pathfinder 2nd edition rules. However, I have taken a 1st edition campaign adventure path called Iron Gods that has just I think great storytelling overall. And I've ported it to Pathfinder 2nd edition. I've put my twist on it. We are using Foundry as a gaming system right now. I'm going to do a quick run through of the characters and ask the players to describe themselves. And we're going to start. I'm going to set the scene a bit more after the introductions. So we're going to go down the list alphabetically because it's already been so well laid out in Discord. I'm going to go through the party members. So 473X, can you tell us a bit more about you, your character, and that's it? Just a small character introduction.
Hi, I'm 473X. You could also call me Alex. That's what humans refer to me. I'm an android. Did I get that right?
Yes.
I'm an android, but I look pretty much human except for my left arm, which is entirely mechanical. It's a prosthetic that I used to replace my arm that has been torn off. I'm not quite sure why.
Okay. Then we're going to move on to Abercrombie and Finchy. Tell us more about yourself.
I'm a puppet. So really, I'm just my appearance is that of a sort of medieval clockwork automaton. I'm 3 feet tall, very light since I've mostly made from brittle materials such as silver and a little bit of brass. I have a very shiny eyes, like buttons, like brass buttons.
Mm-hmm.
And yes, I've been wanting to become one of the famed smiths of the town of Torch. However, I'm not a smith yet. As I'm apprenticing towards it.
Okay. Then we're going to move on to Merrick. Merrick, tell us a bit more about yourself.
I am a vet-born android. I was born not that long ago. I actually don't remember the timeline. How long ago have I been born?
Around... I have a journal note for this. Give me a sec. Timeline of events. About 12 days ago.
Oh, so almost 2 weeks old.
Yes.
I climbed out of a test area somehow, scared and terrified, and ended up in the city of Torch. since then, I just tried to survive and figure out what is happening. I met Alex, somewhat by accident, but probably by luck as well. She is similar to me because she's also semi-android.
And all
And
androids are the same.
and what?
All androids are very similar looking because.
Oh, I see. Yeah. And she was nice enough to help me out. And at the same time, she's probably expecting me to help her out. And that's probably what's going to happen during this campaign.
Okay. Then we're going to move on to Regulus M0R4.
Indeed. So Regulus woke up quite some time ago in the ransacked lab. They remember being fleshy, but they got better, and they feel divine power flow through them, and so they want to spread the love and word of the machines, and show the world how the machines are the future. And they've been thoroughly interested and fascinated by the androids, an amalgam of flesh and machine. And so they have joined this adventure, both for their own agenda and to enlighten others to the glory of steel.
All right. That's definitely not foreboding or creepy. And then we're going to go on to Varvara. Tell us a bit more about Varvara.
Alright, yeah. V is a pale, kind of stout elf with eyes in almost metallic gray. They dedicated their life to the pursuit of something that they recently found out was not actually something they were going to do particularly well if they pursued any more information about, and decided to split. They are now here in this little town, trying to figure out what to do next. And that is about it for them.
Okay, perfect. And as far as party dynamics, Abercrombie and Varvara have traveled together for the past couple of years. So they're old road buddies, or, very recent road buddies from the perspective of Varvara. That perspective might change a bit because Abercrombie has known Varvara his whole life, whereas Varvara has known Abercrombie for roughly 1% of her life. So, perspectives, fun. At the same time, Alex and Merrick kind of start together, and Regulus got interest in the two android pair because of obvious creepy stalker regions. And basically, Alex had commandeered Abercrombie for the reparation of her arm, which right now serves as a basic arm, but lacks any of the added cybernetics that she has in there, and so it's glitchy. All right. Now for the town of Torch. So recently there have been various troubles in the town of Torch that all affect you one way or another through the more serious backgrounds, the more in-depth background on your end, and you can be free to talk to the others about that. But I'm not going to spoil your complex backstory involving dead parents and your clan being killed by an unknown enemy and your quest for revenge on that. So in Torch, however, basically you've decided to group up because there has been a series of events that are very problematic in the town. So Torch is a city that is basically on top of Black Hill that we see over here on the map. There burns a massive purple flame that emitted from the mountain, and this flame is so hot that it's ideal to smelt sky metal. It's one of the only spots in Numeria that is hot enough to properly smelt and work the 7 different kinds of star metal. And that is not controlled by the Technic League, an evil organization of techsmiths and wizards that lays claim to all the technological mysteries of Numeria. So recently, about about 12 days ago, the torch went out, leaving the whole city distressed, fearing that since they have to pay a heavy tribute to the Technic League to keep them out of the city, they won't be able to make this month's payment, and leaving all the artisans that usually work there and pay kind of like jobless, which is causing unrest, as well as there's now a waste disposal problem in the city. The city council uncharacteristically acted very fast and made a call for people to go ahead and look into the problems that were happening. And they did. Basically, so far, 5 expeditions have been sent into a series of caves that was found very recently by Councillor Covier Bain. Am I pronouncing the name correctly? Conier Bain, sorry. I'm going to show you a bit what...
Just a
This is-
second. I lost the feed. Oh, you're doing that on purpose? What?
No, because I'm not seeing that screen. I'm seeing the
Yeah.
map.
You're
Yeah,
seeing
exactly.
the map?
The
Yeah,
map
you
at
should-
Corvair Bain.
Yeah,
I'm
the map
seeing
and
them.
Conier Bain, but you should still be seeing the map in the background.
Should be
No.
Merrick is seeing Pathfinder.
I see the character, but not the map. I don't know
Yeah.
why I don't see the map.
I see
Oh, maybe
the
maybe you pressed like a. Is there a button on Foundry for
I don't
the
think
map?
there is. That
So they
sounds like
didn't.
that sounds like you're not in the scene right now. I'm gonna pull you to the scene. You can always try to refresh too.
How do I refresh without showing stuff?
Black your screen. Black your screen.
Yeah, just a second.
Sorry, not talking right now because, the crew is doing their stuff. And I'm trying to get some raw footage for highlights and stuff. But whoever's watching, thank you. And feel free to talk in chat, ask questions or whatever. I can type back or talk and mute the Discord audio if nothing important is being said.
They can't really explain. And of the 5 expeditions, only 1 came back. The 3rd expedition that was led by Conier, and he immediately went back to go further. So he had found some information, reported it to the council, and went back with his team. And they have also yet to come back. So far the town is desperate to find heroes, brave or foolish enough to go back into the underwater caves. The underwater caves are here. So that is it. So I'm gonna actually set the scene quite properly. We're gonna say that right now you're right before the beginning of Alex's shift at Silver Disc Hall, which is the local gambling den, and Alex works there as a bouncer. But since her shift has not begun yet, she's gonna invite you to have a drink with her and discuss your plans.
Yes, having a drink.
In a casino. Well, a gambling hall. Calling this a casino might be too generous.
No, just being half of us don't have to eat or drink.
Mm-hmm,
We don't have to, but we can.
Mm-hmm.
I choose not to.
Are there droids that just clean the floors when all of those drinks just invariably end up on the floors because we don't have means of processing them?
Yeah, well, they're not droids. They're more like drones, and by drones I mean servants.
Roombas?
No, flesh servants. The proletariat, if you will.
Flesh Roombas.
I don't know. You say flesh Roomba and it just sounds so wrong. So
That's what flesh is for.
yeah. So you are. It's about 4 in the afternoon right now. We are the 17th of Desnus. The year is 4715, and you kind of got together and you've put together the plan of trying to go explore the caves beneath the water. The underground river, and you kind of that the call says to come visit the city hall before they go further, because you need to be like authorized by the city in order to be able to claim the staggering reward of 100 gold pieces for rescuing Councillor Conir Bane, as well as a powerful scroll of Raised Dead, if you can bring him back alive, because that's a scroll they're keeping around to resurrect him if he died. And on top of that, if you manage to reignite the reactor, you have access to another 100 gold pieces reward. So, not too shabby.
Well, the
Ignite.
torch has to burn for the industry to move on.
Yes. So this is a very role-play free-form. You guys get to decide what to do. You can interact with each other. You just have to tell me where you're going. But
So
that is where my
I'm
direction
supposed to
went.
be fixing 473X's arm, right?
Yes, but right now you can't, because you think that there would be specialized items that you would need to have access to the torch to work,
Okay.
or it can be a work in progress, basically.
Are we supposed to be like spirits ups or spirits down? I'm not quite sure. In character and out of character.
What do you mean by spirits up?
I mean, are we looking forward? Like, would we be looking forward to that money and that job, or
Well, you can always ask the group.
Varvara? Varvara?
Yeah.
What am I supposed to be feeling here? Am I looking forward to this venture of ours, or should I be not looking forward to it, yet secretly looking forward to it?
I'm gonna say flip a coin on that one.
Ah, yes. The coin flippings. I'm familiar with that.
Well, we should definitely be looking forward to this if we are to upgrade you or fix 473X's arm.
Yes, the arm that I'm fixing. That arm.
Yes, definitely.
I hop on the table because I can't really reach the seat well, and I go on the table, and then I just
The barman says like, "No walking on the bar."
Eep. I hide
Damn
behind
tiny folk always have this problem.
the robot priest. Well, if you wouldn't make your benches higher, you know how hard it is.
You don't even drink. Don't start with me.
Yeah. Well, I shall order a drink then.
What you having?
Regulus will happily prop him up on his seat.
Yes.
Perfect. Alex and Merrick, we haven't heard from you. So what's your stance on this whole emotions he should be feeling?
Alex, what should we be feeling?
I'm just brooding and drinking my glass of apple juice because my shift's about to start, so I can't even drink properly.
Oh,
The worst. Smoking one of those cigarettes.
Yeah,
Alex, I think we should go.
go. Oh, where?
We should get more information.
Yeah, well, after my shift, I think we should all go to the. What's the place again?
The city hall, and your shift ends at midnight.
Cool.
Which
How about
means...
tomorrow at dawn? We should head to the city hall and offer up our services.
Yeah, the problem is not one of you has a room or lodging right now, unless you guys want to go to the inn.
Do we have enough time before your shift to go, or you want to work? You want to work anyways, right? You need that money.
I just usually sleep behind the bar in the casino.
Ah,
I can just lean against the wall for a couple of hours.
yeah, and I can
They
also
probably
brood.
wouldn't let us all sleep here, though.
Hmm?
I'm not sure the casino would let us all sleep here.
No, they're barely okay with you doing it.
They don't know
You
what
might-
I'm doing at half the
Mhm.
time.
Although there is rumors around town that the daughter of Councillor Conir Bain, Val Bain, has pledged to offer her father's tavern as a resting area and base camp to any adventurers brave enough to take the call.
Oh.
Well, that's nice.
Well, let's take that offer. It's us, right?
Yeah. Unfortunately, that would require that Alex needs to either call in sick or quit her job.
Yeah, Alex, what do
I'm
you want to do?
literally sitting at the bar right now. I can't really call in sick.
Yes.
Well,
That does leave one option.
Well, since we are going to be going into this venture, right? That we are not quite clear about the specifics since I don't know about this whole adventure business, guys. Really, I just want to make things. But apparently my talents are needed, so yes, I'm tagging along. Anyways, yes, why don't you be working here? You probably hear about things, right? 473X?
People don't really chat with bouncers much.
What? I can't believe they would miss the opportunity to chat with such a lovely person such as yourself. But anyways, well, are you going to be making more of the money being the bouncer, or will you be making more of the money doing the adventure?
I was just working here to have a place to sleep. So if I get a place to sleep elsewhere, I can just leave.
Yeah. Let's. If you want to stay here while we settle the thing, I mean, you're free to do that, or you can come with us. I don't know. Is everybody in on it?
Yeah. Just
Does
hold on.
everyone want to do this?
I need to do the proper brooding thing. Varvara is very good at it. So I ordered that drink, JF.
So he gives you a glass of oil. Not even the
Ah.
good kind, like olive oil.
Okay.
Olive oil? Why not like used cooking oil?
I didn't say it wasn't used.
I drink it, making my best impression of a brooding Varvara.
By the way, Varvara, is your familiar out right now?
No, Hypatia is currently a tattoo.
Okay, perfect. Otherwise, he would definitely be looking to bum some smokes off of Alex.
Yeah. Also, I guess I would be here on Regulus. I'm just going on Regulus as he's helping me prop up on the bar and drinking that drink.
Sounds good.
And then I sort of pretend to slam it down because I can't slam down things. I'd be afraid to break it. And it's like, now I am ready.
Perfect. So, Alex, do you want to stay behind, or do you want to go with the team to City Hall?
How long until my shift starts?
About a half an hour.
And how far away is the city hall?
About 15 minutes.
Well, let's head to the city hall.
All
If
right.
it doesn't pan out, I'll just be late. They shouldn't fire me for being late.
What are they going to do? Fire you?
Exactly.
So Town Hall is over here. And right now you are at the Silver Disc Hall, which is over here. Map is to scale so we can see just for the fun of it. It's about 1,000 feet to get there, which is not really long. 15 minutes was maybe being generous. So you go there, and since they're about to start closing the day, but there's still much to do, when you ask them to talk to the representative at City Hall that's supposed to give a sanction to adventurers, they make you wait about 10 minutes. So, Alex, you're 3 minutes away from your shift from being late.
And while we were gallivanting across that part of the city, since the call for brave adventurers was set forth, are the locals more depressed or less depressed?
Well, everyone has headaches, so that's already problematic.
Yeah, right. The
So the
headaches.
mood is grim. Also, do keep in mind that since there were five parties, each of them between 4 and 6 people, around 20 people have died or are presumed dead. Most of them local citizens.
Okay.
So the mood is definitely grim.
Great. And are only the flesh bags are these the only one with the headaches, or are the robots also having the headaches?
So far, most of you are relatively recent, but some of you have had headaches, and that includes the constructs in the party.
Ooh, interesting.
That's just unacceptable.
Exactly, right? So after waiting a little bit, you're greeted by head counselor Dolga Fredert.
Ah,
She says, "Greetings, brave ones. Sure as my hammer can smelt steel, this town needs you. Now, what are you sure about this? Because unfortunately, many people have died, and we desperately need the help. But at the same time, I'm loath to send more people to the meat grinder."
well, Counselor Fredert, really, I want to be able to apply to become a skysmith. However, I can't do it with the torch not torching. And yes, that is my main motivation. Also, I am commissioned to repair the arm of this lovely person here, and I can't do it.
So Dolga Fredert looks at Alex and Merrick right now, and she's like, "I feel like I know you. Don't I know you? I feel like I've seen you around town a couple of times, but your hair was different.
We get that a lot.
Yeah.
Do
I
you have
don't
like
think
a
we get it though.
Do you have like a third sister with more pink hair?"
Do we? Have you
I
seen
don't,
a pink-haired one?
but it might be the red-haired one. I don't know. I'm not. You guys look so familiar. This is very
I have
bothersome.
a really generic face.
Hmm. All right, must be my brain's not what it used to be. After all, I'm almost pushing 2 centuries here.
Indeed, you would be so much better off upgrading to memory banks.
Oh, I've considered it, but who has the money? And sometimes I'm looking forward to resting in Torag's domain.
I whispered. I kind of wish that was my problem, but you know.
All right, so if you're really wanting to go into the caves, well, Val has said that she'll give you free lodging at the Foundry. Do you need anything else from me? I mean, I think there's a couple of things I can help. I just don't know what you need for help.
Well,
What should we
Council.
expect down there?
Yeah.
That's a good question. I mean, I did get Konir's report. He did mention that he fought various kinds of vermin, and he also had to kill almost all of a tribe of weird gray-skinned humanoids who could blend like a chameleon. And
Interesting.
when he came back to town, he had with him a deactivated drone that he left at a foundry if you want to inspect it.
Oh,
Yes.
Drone.
could be interesting, maybe.
Sounds
Down
like
in
a
the
good
caves,
idea.
he found basically like the drone was behind doors that were made of some sort of alloy of iron and adamantine called glassite. I'm
Very
sorry,
interesting.
you young elf. I cut you off. What were you saying?
The elf, who is probably about the same age as the dwarf, just shakes their head and goes, "It's fine. I was just saying it sounds like it would be a good idea."
Exactly. If you need more help, I can definitely write you a writ that you can show the merchants in town. They'll give you a 20% discount off of their most common wares that you could use down there, if that helps.
Well, we'll take any help we can get.
All right, let me do that right away. And you're free to go whenever you want. I also suggest visiting our local priest of Braai. His name is Joram Kite, or Father Kite as we call him. He'll be more than happy to cast a water breathing spell on you to allow you to more easily access the underground caves.
Breathing water. How novel.
I'm gonna look over at my metallic teammates and ask them if they can swim.
I think I could manage something.
I'll figure something out.
Perfect. Well, I don't want to hold you back longer. Here's your writ. Here's your official sponsorship from the council hall, and she indicates you simple directions for how to go to the Temple of Braai if you want to. Braai is common knowledge. Braai is the divinity of creation and innovation. Very appropriate patron deity for the town of Torch.
Excellent.
What did you say? Rye is the patron deity? Let's see. Braai.
I'll give you some additional information on Madame Braai. The Whisper in Bronze.
Interesting. Well, I probably heard of Braai, but
Yeah,
unfortunately I don't specifically worship Braai.
No, exactly. But if you had to worship a god, she'd be a good pick. All right. So Alex, your shift has you're officially late.
Perfect.
I'm officially a no-show.
So, what do you want to do at this point?
Check out our new lodgings?
Sounds legit.
Yeah, that's where we're going.
Okay.
Also, Varvara, on the way there, I pester you with small questions. Since I'm small, right? So I huff to hurry up to your side, ask you questions, and I'm trying to walk, and I get behind, and I huff again. So during that time, I'm asking you questions regarding, are you different looking than Alex and Merrick? Because I'm seeing differences, but overall, you're about the same. You're not different like me or Regulus. So I'm starting to bring some appearance concerns, since I'm not seeing much of a difference, and apparently there are differences.
Yeah. Elves and them, a lot more similar than Poppets and the rest of us, I would say. But yes, to most people, we would look a bit different.
Oh, interesting. And then I start pestering you about swimming. What is swimming? Why should I not be scared of water? And yeah.
V
Well-
would tell you that swimming is a thing that sadists do for fun, and other people do when they have to.
I see. Sadism. Yes, I have been told about this.
You're a
Isn't there a
creator.
problem? Sorry.
No,
There's
go ahead.
a problem with rusting too. Look out for that.
Rusting? Oh, that's terrible.
Mhm.
Regulus, how would you deal
Abercrombie-
with this?
Well, seeing as you're already covered in oil from the bar, the casino, I think you'll be fine.
Yes, right? So I am wearing a little bit of clothes, not anything fully clothes. So, but I am wearing some kind of uh, what are these loincloths when they're just wrapped around to just I don't know what they're called, but I'm wearing some of this, and the oil dripped all over it, and it looks like I've leaked myself if I was a flesh bag.
Yes, definitely. Also, Abercrombie, you know that your creator, the wizard that kind of first made you before you were imbued with a spark of self-sentience, was very much into sadism.
Yeah, I'm familiar with that.
If you look in your character sheet in the biography section, I've written a starting rumor that you are aware of in the town of Torch.
Oh,
Yeah, I read that. I don't know when it'll apply.
but who is old Milan Raddies?
He's the keeper of the graveyard.
Oh. And what is Pharasma and Xiphus?
Well, you should ask the appropriate person for that,
I
which
think the
is Regulus.
appropriate. Oh, Regulus? Or OR4. I don't know what I should refer to you as. What are you comfortable with?
Regulus.
Regulus. Yes, Regulus. What is Pharasma? What is Xiphus?
I'll have to investigate my memory banks further.
Roll me a religion check. You better roll high and secretly.
Oh,
No one knows who Pharasma is.
Regulus. You said religion.
Yes.
And blind GM roll.
All right. And you crit succeeded, so I'm going to give you Xiphus on top.
Oh.
So
Wow.
Pharasma is the Lady of Graves. She's the judge of the dead and basically like the strongest deity in the entire cosmos because she judges the souls of all, including gods, the mighty and the weak, through her court at the center of the River of Souls. She's in charge of the entire cycle of rebirth and heaven, hell, and everything like that. And Xiphus is the god of accidental death and somewhat of a common for like a deity to encounter in Numeria because old technology tends to blow up in people's face, and Xiphus really likes that.
Well, I explained that to, well, everyone, but I guess particularly Abercrombie.
Oh, wow, that sounds awfully complex and something completely outside of my expertise. Interesting, though. Interesting. Thank you. Thank you.
So as you exchange these small informations, you arrive at the Foundry, which is a nice block of buildings, but you immediately hear something.
It's Val. Oh no!
So we're gonna shift over to initiative mode at this point. I'm gonna remove Finchy because he wasn't there.
Oh, yeah.
And everyone, you're gonna have to roll me initiative. Basically, as you arrive, you hear Val screaming, "Ah! It's trying to kill me!"
Oh, no.
We can public roll this, right?
Yeah.
Your
Yeah.
prototype token is not appropriate.
See, Abercrombie. Now Pharasma and Xiphus might be involved.
Wow. Looks like they're very involved lately.
I'm gonna report. Cool. There we go. And you had 9 initiative. Okay, every name is good. All right, so Merrick, you get to go first.
What? No way. Do I even see anything?
No, you only heard a scream, and the air reverberates. You could do a seek check, which is a perception check as one action, to find out more about the sound and where it came from.
Yeah, I don't know where I'm going. Perceive check?
Perception check. It's an attribute.
Perception. Yeah. Okay. Attribute. I'll do blind.
All right. You hear the sound coming from this building over here. You have 2 actions left.
All right, and I wanted to figure out how to what my movement 25. Okay. Let's see. I don't remember how to move properly.
Okay, hold down control and drag your token. There we go. 25.
Oh,
and then
wow. Okay, but I can use another action as well to move further, right?
exactly. And you can press space bar once you're done to move your token. Yep. All right. Then, no.
I believe that's my turn. Yeah.
Val is gonna try to flee her assailant. Emerges from the building, running away, screaming, and she's like, "Who are you? What's happening?"
We're adventurers wanting free lodgings.
Then you hear,
We heard you screaming. Why are you screaming?
"Destroy because of this!" And she points behind you.
Holy shit. Okay.
All right. So that was 2 moves. Then it's gonna try to fist you. And Merrick manages to dodge gracefully the
Nice.
clumsy assault of the drone. Varvara, it is your turn.
Alright, V is gonna move up. That's 5, 10. Wait, let me do the thing. And I still cannot see anything. I'm gonna move. Can I stand like here? Or would I technically be on the...
No, you could stand there, like kind of sharing the same square as the box.
Cool. Could I move up one?
Yeah.
Cool, then I'm gonna move there and take cover.
Okay. Do you have the cover macro out?
I don't, but I can grab it really fast.
I'll put it and grab it for next time.
Alright.
Reggie.
All right. By the way, just as a general question, are you going to ask us to draw our weapons or not?
In this scenario, yes.
Okay.
In most exploratory scenarios, no.
All right.
Because you're assuming we already have them out in those other settings.
Exactly.
Okay.
Regulus
to know.
is going to move forward there. And then there. Oops. Well. And draw their weapon.
Okay. Alex.
Alex needs to move. Gee.
So Merrick seems to be fighting something in that door frame.
In the door frame?
Yeah.
Okay, then I will move here
Awesome.
and assume I can see the thing.
Yeah. If you want to, I'll put you where Merrick is so you can target it.
Cool. I'm gonna
It will have some light cover, though.
designate it as my prey.
Okay. Then it's Abercrombie's turn.
All right. Something's happening over there, and I'm not too fond of going over there. Looks dangerous.
Yes.
So I'm going to manifest my Eidolon.
Okay. It's 3 actions to manifest Finchy.
Okay, so I'm gonna put this in the this by pressing this button, I think.
You just need to basically drag Finchy onto the map into one of the squares adjacent to you.
Adjacent to me. Gotcha.
You can't dive bomb yet, but and then Finchy can take 1 action.
Finchy can take 1 action.
Yeah.
Finchy will move, and I believe he moves 30,
25.
25. All right. Boop.
All right, then it is Merrick's turn.
There's a new robot that appears, by the way, everyone.
Oh,
More
wow.
robots.
Yes.
I didn't see it yet, so it's fine. Now, explain to me how stride works, please.
Stride?
Yeah, to do a panache with it.
You mean tumble through?
Oh, is it tumble through?
It
Okay.
would be. I think it would be tumble through. Yeah, I put it in your actions. You do an acrobatics check. So double right-click the repair drone, and then in your actions, click tumble through,
Mm-hmm.
and then click the acrobatics gray box in there, and it'll auto compare it to the enemy's reflex DC.
Cool.
You succeed, so you can go through the creature and any of its adjacent squares. So you could go here or here, which frees up more options for your allies, and you gain panache.
Oops.
There you go. So for
Yeah.
1 action, you go there. You gain panache. So now in the box under your strikes section, you click the panache box.
Got
Make
it.
sure it stays on, and you have 2 more actions left.
Oh yeah, that was 1 action. That's cool. Okay.
So
Well,
Eric flips above the drone, who's like, "What is going on?" And then you land behind it.
it's cool. I'm not gonna take out my weapon. I'm just gonna fight it with my fists because I can,
Sure.
and I'll do 1 attack.
Do you want to make your attacks lethal with your fist?
Oh my god, do I want to kill it? No.
Okay. So you hit it squarely in the middle of its circuitry. Roll damage. It's a critical hit.
Oh yeah. Damn. Okay. Critical.
That would
Wow.
you feel like it would have been a devastating blow, if not for the fact that it is a drone. So it's your fists are not strong enough to damage its metal chassis. It
Okay.
takes no damage because it is immune to non-lethal damage.
Darn it. And it's immune to non-lethal?
Yes.
Are all the robots gonna be like that?
Yes.
Okay, now I know. I thought maybe we could question it and not kill it, but I guess that's not gonna happen. I have 1 more action, right?
Yes.
I can try a finisher.
Yes. But if you do it with a fist, it's still going to be non-lethal.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Unless you take a -2 penalty to your fist attack. And on top of the -4 penalty you get for this being your secondary attack, your odds are much lower.
Ah, shoot. How about I
If-
activate my nanite surge for next turn, or does it have to be in the same turn?
It's a reaction that you do during your turn to give you bonuses. You could try, perhaps, however, to trip it.
Oh yes, you're right. I could do that too.
It's the
That's a
same
good
process
idea.
as tumble through.
Where did my buttons go? There they are. Trip or grapple or disarm. It doesn't have weapons, does it?
Yes, it seems to have some sort of tube.
Like pipe.
It's inbuilt. It's integrated to its chassis.
I think I'll trip it. Trip it.
Okay.
Trip it. I'll trip it.
So roll athletics.
Oh, I have to. Okay, he's still targeted, so that's fine.
That is a success. It falls prone.
Yay! Awesome.
Then it is Val's turn. She's gonna come here, open the window, and go into the bar. She seems to be rummaging around for something behind the bar. And then it is the repair drone's turn. He is going to... I actually need to roll a dice because it has the confuse condition. Going to stride here and hit Alex. Missing. Alex is too fast for it. And then it's going to try to follow that up with another fist, hitting, dealing 6 points of damage to Alex.
Oh no.
8, sorry, 8.
Ouch.
Then it's Varvara's turn.
All right.
Oh, sorry, it had a refund the damage, Alex, because it had to get up from prone before going to see you.
I was about to ask, did he get up? Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry. Save
Okay.
8 damage to your teammate by tripping it.
Yes.
Very strong.
Okay, I'm gonna go here,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm going to bust out the old electric arc on it.
Ye old electric arc.
Oh, you stole my move.
We
Everyone
can
has that move. Roll for your damage.
It's the best move.
Yes.
I think like 3 people in this 5-person team have electric arc.
So 4 damage because it saved.
Yes, and then I add its vulnerability.
I'm happy it feels comfortable being vulnerable with us, but that's my turn.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, Regulus is going to be really creative. And electric arc.
I feel like this is going to be a recurring theme. Roll your damage.
With robots and droids, unfortunately, yeah, I think.
I like how you say you
And-
get the feeling like you didn't bully people into like taking these specific spells.
I was just making you cognizant of the campaign. It's like if we were running a Wrath of the Righteous campaign and everyone's like, I want to be like a gunslinger, but I definitely don't want to use either cold iron or holy damage. That's against my theme. So you don't really want like to go into the campaign without like favoring the teams that are existent.
All right, and seeing as it's next to Regulus, Regulus will raise their shield.
Okay, there's a equipment effect, status effect that you can use to raise your shield if you want to.
Yeah, thought I could just drag it. I'll figure it out in the meantime.
Raise a shield does work. It's supposed to be worked to work. All right, then it is 437X.
Huh, my name is wrong.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I'll change the prototype token name.
Well, my target is in front of me and being flanked, so I'm just gonna pull out my sword and whack at it.
Okay.
Which one is the melee option? I think it's this one.
The best one. You hit. So Alex pulls out a large-looking gun sword and proceeds to
Ah, yes, and this was a twin. What's it called?
twin takedown.
Yes,
Okay, so it dies after the first gun sword hit, but you can still punch it.
I'm gonna punch it.
You mutilate its carcass.
Oh my. Oh my.
Always double tap.
Always double tap. So everyone will gain 40 XP for this rousing encounter.
Hell yeah.
Yay.
High flying heroics and everything. So as the robot kind of goes down into error, and then gets punched in the like servo motors like immediately by Alex, who just like extracts a bundle of circuitry and then goes and stops moving. Val erupts from the window, rolls, and gets out with a gun in her hand, like looking to shoot. And she's like, "All right, where's this motherfucker?"
Mm.
I raise a handful of cables. I'm like, you mean this?
Oh. Well, thank you very much for helping me. Of course, I had the situation well in hand.
I'm sure you did.
So, how may I help you today? You do know that the tavern is closed.
Or
Are you
lodging?
Valbane?
Yes, I am Valbane.
We're the new adventuring party. Gonna be sent down to the
Yeah.
dungeon.
We're taking your offer. The offer. We
Oh,
are officially sponsored.
well, thank you very much for trying to save my father. I definitely appreciate it. Come with me. I'll show you around. So she's gonna take the pile of parts and drag it with her this way. And kind of like toss it on a table here. So this is my father's workshop. If you need to repair stuff or melt stuff, I can definitely help you out, although I'm not as good as he is. So feel free to use it liberally. You can come with me. This is the resting area. To the north. This is the rooms that we can spare. I hope you can find some place to rest in there. And finally, if you need just a place to hang around, this is the main tavern where we used to have customers every night, but I just don't have the heart to run it without him. I'm so worried. Thank you very much for taking up the call. It's really appreciated. You can open all of the doors, by the way, if you want to. Don't hesitate.
You just click on them?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's still kind of loud, though.
Well, I want to showcase my special effects. So yeah. So do you want to sleep here tonight and go there first thing in the morning, or do you want to go now?
We were gonna
Sleep.
look at like a busted something, right?
The busted drone that is now in the workshop. So it's over there. You
Gotcha.
you have freedom of reign of the map.
Oh, is that the drone that we just busted up even more?
Yeah.
Oh,
Rebusted.
it did look damaged even as you begun the encounter with it.
Right. Would it be a crafting check to look at this?
Yes, it would be a recall knowledge check using crafting.
Then I'm going to look at it. My eyes are going to glow a little as I cast Discern Secrets. Because I would like a bonus to this.
Sounds legit.
And I will try a crafting check. I would like to specify that I'd like to use a hero point if this is a crit fail.
Okay.
Regulus will roll as well to help you.
Do you use scholarly knowledge?
Well, that's a reaction in case I fail, so...
No, it's a reaction that gives you a fortune on your roll.
It's a reaction if I fail. Right?
Pretty sure it just gives you fortune.
I'm going to heroically hide behind my Eidolon, watching you do whatever this is.
You're doing great.
Oh yeah, you're doing it when you... Okay,
Cast
well,
time.
I'm not going to use scholarly recollection.
Okay, you don't want to increase your purse.
Not right now.
So, Regulus, you are, after analyzing the remains, you're fairly sure that it is non-sentient automaton of some sort, and you're very sad that it's dead. It never knew life. Maybe you could have led it anyways. Varvara, you have a lot more information. So this is obviously a Reign of Stars era repair drone that is incredibly old. it seems to have been damaged in combat several times. And inspecting it further, you see that it is covered in the damages that one would associate with sand.
Sand?
Sand. It gets everywhere.
As
Coarse and rough.
Yeah.
I hate it.
I just look down at it. I'm like, wow, this thing's old as fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, didn't mean to bump my
And
mic.
you do have more information. So drones such as this are usually like encased in a very engineeringly sound metal shell. And this specifically looks like a repair drone, so it probably had abilities to repair other robots nearby of it. Not really a fighting unit.
All right. So,
Okay.
what does it mean if it's old?
How much would I know about the Reign of Stars and the Age of Darkness?
The basics.
Okay.
I would like to postulate a hypothesis. I do, trying to have my Eidolon carry me higher to regular head heights.
Cool.
I postulate that, since it is old, and it comes from where the torch was, the torch is old. There.
Sound reasoning.
Haha.
Does this help us at all for our excursion?
Yes. You might not know because you are made of this organic stuff. However, drones or droids or robots or constructs or non-fleshy beings,
Or puppets?
puppets. Oh yeah, that's me. We don't like to have little bits of sand everywhere because it prevents us from moving. We don't have like this protective exo thing that prevents the sand from getting in. It would be quite useful, truth be told. However, yes, perhaps there's bits of sand that got in the flame, and that's why the flame's not working. Ah, there. Another postulation, another hypothesis. I'm great at this.
What this tells me is that there's probably some more robots down there that are gonna try to kill us.
Yes.
This
I
guy
think
can't be the only one.
That's a sound. That's the soundest thing I've heard so far.
Let us bring back all the robots to the surface.
Regulus, perhaps you could speak to the robots and have them not murder us when we show up.
Yes, that is a great idea.
I believe you're best suited for this since I'm not great of a robot. I'm not there yet.
Trying so hard though.
I'm trying so hard to be a robot and a flesh person and an everything. I'm just trying to like figure out where I fit in.
Exactly.
Oh,
Your quest is when you're level 20, you're going to realize that you didn't need them all along. All you needed was to learn to love yourself.
Aww.
Or the power of friendship.
Spoilers, man! Spoilers.
We gotta build up to that shit.
Uh-huh. Nakama. All right. So do you want to rest for the night?
Didn't they say we could buy stuff at a discount? Where was that?
Yes, you could. Basically, you have access. I'm going to give you the stats for the city. Torch.
We'll do it now, but I guess maybe tomorrow morning. Maybe. If we need.
So exactly. So Torch is a level 6 settlement, and you have a discount for any consumables of 20%. So
I like I like the exact population breakdown.
Me too. I was gonna say something.
Like 24 elves and
Did-
me.
Did the population go down by like one machine? Or...
No, they don't. They don't count those. But the Census Bureau is very
Wow.
accurate in this city.
Can't wait until we lose a PC and JF just has to like go in and just like edit one down.
Minus
Exactly.
1.
Actually, I actually edited this. I added initially it was 24 elves. I added 25 because
It
was
really
like-
is 24 elves and me.
Exactly. So
I don't see automatons and puppets though. I'm
no,
hurt.
because you don't count.
Regulus, it just means that the Census Bureau needs to be upgraded.
Mhm,
It just didn't get the patch in.
True. Upgrade.
mhm. Exactly. Regulus goes in, starts shooting lightning everywhere. Get ready for an upgrade.
Well, obviously, a machine could do this better.
So you basically, if you want to purchase stuff, you will have access to. Another thing you could do is if some of you want to go around the local drinking places in town, you could roll some gather information checks for some rumors.
That's diplomacy, right?
Yes.
Not gonna be me.
I can
Yeah.
do this if someone is my body courage. You just show up and then I can speak.
I shall
I'm-
embolden you.
Yeah, nice.
Okay. So
Are we really gonna let the two robots do this?
Alex needs to lay low because she just no-showed for her job, and she
Yeah.
thinks some people might be looking for her.
yeah,
Mm.
your employer was like the most gangster in town.
Yeah, so she's gonna
And
lay low.
I don't really have connections and I'm not good at it either. And I realized I don't have much money either, so really shopping is not even an option. So
All right.
I guess
So
the robots are going.
so Abercrombie, please roll me a secret diplomacy check.
Secret diplomacy check. Alright, I can do this. Actions, inventory, spell, feature,
I guess I'll
skills.
roll one to help you, but
Yeah, and made
I
another check.
press this. Public
Well,
roll? No.
You aid him.
Private GM roll, right?
Yes.
Okay. And boop.
Okay. So there's a rumor going around that the Technic League is behind the problems in town, and one of their agents put out the torch so everyone will go broke and they can take the place over for free.
Okay.
Hey guys, where is Black Hill Mountain?
Black Hill Mountain, I will get the town out, also is night now. And Black Hill Mountain is over here.
Oh. Okay. That's where the torch is, essentially.
Yes. The torch is on top of Black Hill Mountain.
Oh, I see.
It's blackened because of the torch,
Yes.
right? Alright, that makes sense.
Hey guys, does anyone know about some weird sludge substance on Black Hill?
Sludge? What's
Mhm.
sludge?
Um,
Like the gross stuff that the reclamation facility gets rid of?
maybe? I don't know.
Or is that the stuff that comes out of the organic people? Is that sludge?
I don't know. I just heard a rumor. Do I know this rumor already, GF?
The one
Okay.
that's in your sheet. Yeah, basically you just heard a rumor that some dwarves on a dare like went and drank the kind of sludge that started pooling after the torch was shut off on top of Black Hill Mountain. because drunk dwarves are dumbasses.
Yeah, so yeah, guys, I heard something like that. I don't understand what it means, though.
Oh, does that mean we all have different rumors?
Yes.
Oh, I'm gonna share my rumor then.
Oh,
Yeah, I have a very interesting rumor about things I didn't know. This is why I was asking you these questions earlier regarding the Pharasma and Xiphus. There's a gravekeeper called Mylan Ratty, and apparently he's not really a worshipper of this Pharasma you've described. He's actually a worshipper of Xiphus. And he's just biding his time before the graveyard's full, so he can raise up an army of the undead?
ah,
I'm not quite sure about this. Maybe Varvara can tell you more about raising armies of undead.
used flesh. Meh.
I
Who'd
can
want
raise
that?
like
That
single instances of undead.
That's more than me.
Fair enough.
But why would you want an army of undead? To take over the town? Is that what everybody wants to do?
I have a question. If the sand does not get in you when you have the protectives, the skin, yes, the skin. If the skin is gone, does the sand get in and prevent you from functioning?
Me?
Yes?
Probably?
Oops.
I don't know. Maybe Alex would be able to answer better, though.
Yeah.
Well, it's less the sand getting in, but more the skin not being there that would prevent us from functioning.
Oh, I see. So the undead, those are how are they functioning?
Magic.
Oh, right. Yes, I know about this. I have access to this. That's it.
Okay.
I have a question, JF.
Yeah.
Do I require sleep?
Yeah, you do. I think you need to shut off every day for 8 hours. And we'll double check that.
What about androids?
Androids do need to sleep. You are biological.
Right.
and I need 2 hours of standby.
Exactly. So constructed. Okay, and you are flammable, and you are a wind up puppet. So you need to sleep to give your mechanisms rests, and you still need to breathe, but you do not need food or water.
Okay.
So the one who sleeps the last in the group is Regulus M0R4.
Yeah, it's
Alright.
not even proper sleep. Like I don't even get negatives for being on standby on perception checks and stuff like that. It's kind of cool. Anyway.
Yeah. Just need to recharge.
All right, then I guess we can rest for the night if everyone's good with that, unless they want to share more rumors.
No, I'd come back to the Foundry Tavern to rest.
Yeah, pretty much. So everyone rests for the night.
And Regulus will geek out while he's not sleeping over the worktop.
Sorry about that. There we go. And then the following morning, Val closes off the lights because otherwise, too much light. And everyone will need to roll on the headache stable. Well, it's not a table, it's a flat check.
Fortitude, you say?
No, it's just you. There's a square called that's DC3 flat check.
Do I just press it?
Yep.
Flat check.
There should be a box in the pop-up I just sent you.
Okay, so just flat roll.
Yeah. It's basically the equivalent of like a 10% chance of having headaches.
All right.
All right, so no one has headaches.
Yay.
No, that's on the
Go
fort
bankrupt.
save. So you're just not affected by that. All right, so you have the whole day in front of you. All of you are now officially jobless in this economy.
I have a
so,
job.
Do you?
A self-appointed one.
Okay, so sorry. All of you are jobless except Regulus, who's an entrepreneur. All right, so what do you want to do? Do you want to try to hit the shops, or do you want to straight up go to the Temple of Braai to get your water breathing spell?
If sand's going to be a big problem, should we get some kind of consumable that fixes sand off of robots? I don't know what that is. Is there cleaning kits? I don't know. I asked Regulus.
There's a
Hairspray.
repair kit that you have
Oh.
one, I think.
Oh, that's all I need to clean sand? Perfect.
Yep.
Does
So-
anyone need anything?
Regulus does not particularly
Um,
want anything.
How long did the other groups stay down there?
Well, only one came back, so
Right. Well, how long did they stay down there before they came back?
about a day.
About a day. I'm thinking maybe we should bring some rations.
What's that?
Nourishment.
Oh,
Do you get hungry?
Not.
not really, but I can eat if I want to. Put it in my mouth, even though it doesn't really open.
Interesting.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think we should buy some rations.
Okay, if you want to, it's 1 silver piece for 7 days of ration.
Hey, look at that. I can afford rations.
I have some already, so I'm good.
Not everyone's broke like Alex. That gun sword was expensive.
Question for the GM. If I want to use my ancestral longevity to get like a robot related lore for the day, what would be a good lore to go with? Because I'm guessing robot lore is too broad, so I was going to do engineering.
Engineering lore would work.
Okay, cool.
4 SP? Sorry, rations are 4. It's 4 silver piece.
Do we get the discount on
You
those?
do get the discount on that, so it's going to be 3 silver piece.
I
I'll
can
round it
still
down.
afford rations.
Well, you could always find some 9,000-year-old food source down there.
Yeah, maybe, but you know what? I'm gonna spend my last SP on some cigarettes.
Sounds legit.
Why are you buying this? What's the use of this?
Of the cigarettes?
Yes, I see like organics buy this quite often.
Yeah, it's a pastime.
A pastime. Interesting.
You put Hypatia away. She is not getting cigarettes right now.
But boss, come on! I need my smokes!
I don't have enough gold for the kind of smokes she likes.
I just want normal smoke, come on! So long, I'm craving it.
We'll be swimming in gold after this, guys, don't worry.
Ugh, more swimming.
When should we go see the Father Pike? Pike was his name?
Let me start the new day.
Father Pike?
Kite.
Father Kite? Kite. Yes, I knew that.
So the party will go over to the Temple of Braai, which is over here. It'll take you about 15 minutes. Do you want to snag some breakfast? Actually, Val just makes you some breakfast. Like a nice greasy breakfast. She figures it'll go well with your group.
That's nice of her.
All right.
I'm,
What
I'm
was
very
that for?
I'm very smart, by the way.
I'm just wondering if Regulus is going to be, you know, insightful enough to recommend people to buy air bladders.
Probably not.
Like I don't know about this whole swimming and water breathing, but so I'm not gonna make that connection anyways. But I care about my party, so I take the nice greasy breakfast Val made and I pack it up so I can feed it to the organics later on. That's how it works, right?
Well, everyone is eating theirs. You're free to do what you want with yours. Although you have been vocal about the fact you don't need to eat, so she's actually not making you food.
Damn. I thought I could have given a free meal for later on.
Fortunately, it doesn't really keep well.
Oh, I wouldn't know that.
True.
No such thing as free lunch.
Yeah, more like a congealed lunch.
I just
You can
imagine,
actually like ask her to make you a lunch to go, so later you'll have like a small paper pouch filled with various pieces of food and several stages of being wet and tepid and congealed together that you can offer to people.
yeah, it just,
Yeah, that's good food, right? They
what's
can eat
going
that.
on?
Exactly. All right, so you show up to the Temple of Braai, and you're welcomed by Joram Kite, who says, "Oh, hello there. I heard from Dolga that there might be some young people, persons, things coming. Braai be upon thee, biological and synthetic life."
Oh, thank you.
Well,
Blessing of this bribe upon you too.
well,
Father.
thank you. Well, if creatures such as yourself, you have been blessed with by Braai already, I would be more than happy to hear how sentience and soul came upon you, tiny one. My goddess works in mysterious ways, and she does not often bestow the gift of sentience. For you, she has.
I think sadism was involved.
Well, oftentimes the greatest minds are also the darkest ones.
Well, there are other divinities that grant sentience to machines.
Name one.
Unity.
That's not a divinity.
Yes, it is.
Look, I understand. Maybe you have your own belief system, but I'm over 70 years old, and I've been a faithful all along, and I've never heard of a divinity called Unity.
Well, you have now.
Oh, well, I'll be sure to make a note of that.
How
Now,
can
I
you
don't.
tell what's a divinity and what's not a divinity, Father Kite, Regulus?
Oh, well, it's a very complicated process because the gods don't speak to us directly. However, through the use of magic and sometimes technology, scholars and learned men have been able to travel the planes and even meet their divinity in person in their own domain. Not to mention all the countless souls who have died and been brought back. Mention tales of the tall spire of judgment of Pharasma at the center of the River of Souls.
Does
So,
that mean Finchy is a divinity? I point to Finchy that is following us now, quietly.
no, tiny one, no. He is not a divinity, but more a... And then he's gonna look at it for a while. Something peculiar. Not divine, but also not divine.
Oh, that's great. He looks awfully similar to me, so just bigger.
Mm-hmm. Well, new gods may rise, as is the will of the planes, and through their own efforts and endeavors. For example, Caden Kalian on a dare went through the Starstone Citadel and emerged the newest deity in Galarian, but such things are rare.
Oh, that sounds awfully complicated. So what about this water breathing? How does this work?
Well, like this. Uh, And then he casts water breathing. All 5 of you have a water breathing effect that lasts for 8 hours.
Nice.
So he's
Oh.
saying some words, doing some motion, and then we're supposed to believe him that we can breathe water? Like,
Yes.
Indeed.
You feel free to roll a religion check if someone wants to recall knowledge on the accuracy of the spell.
oh. I'm not even sure if I'm any good at this, so let's see. Boop, boop, boop.
Best way to figure it out would be to go underwater and take a deep breath.
I can public roll these, right? Or not?
Yeah.
Hmm.
He didn't cast a spell. Motherfucker's trying to swindle you.
It's one of those fabled scams I keep hearing about.
Fabled scams.
Varvara told me about these.
I guess.
So do you accuse him of swindling you, or do you believe that he's trying to enable you to breathe underwater?
Come on, let's
Oh.
just go. I can hold my breath.
Yeah, I'm going. It's just that I believe that it was a scam, but I think it's just like a common occurrence that like a percentage of transactions are scams, and we just hit a scam. I'm thinking about it statistics wise.
Statistics wise, you ain't wrong.
Sometimes you get scammed, and that's normal, right?
Yeah. 1 out of every 20 transactions, obviously a scam.
Oh, thank you, Regulus, for having the numbers.
I'm gonna end this part of the first game here so as to give you guys a little breathing room. Thanks for listening to our episode. All other episodes are posted on our channel. Thank you very much for listening, and we're gonna come in next game with the party asking themselves who remembered to bring a light, and the spoiler alerts, the answer is no one. Thank you.